FTL. The Federation C, a bit of an odd little ship. It starts with a crew teleporter, and it starts with a 2-slot crew teleporter and no weapons. So there are some ships that have 2-slot teleporters, but I believe this is the only ship that is solely reliant on its 2-slot teleporter at the start of the game. We do also have an artillery flak that fires 7 projectiles on a 50-second cooldown, I guess. I should mention that as well. And we do start with a clone bay, which is really nice because we're going to be boarding in ways which are not at all safe. You think video is not working for you? Could I describe the shape of the ship, please? I don't know why everybody thinks this looks like a penis. You guys might need to see a doctor. Okay, a little bit, maybe. Maybe a little bit. Let's move in and examine the station. 9 scrap, very nice. It's incredible how naked I feel when I don't have long-range scanners. Long-range scanners are a nice thing to have. This should just be like slapping people. They're gonna get 1 attack off at us. Ooh, double mantis, wow. They actually didn't get 1 attack off at us. I'm just gonna rely on the clone bay here. Send our Zoltans. The beam and heavy laser, whatever it's called, don't line up very well. So in that ship fight, there are lots of fights like that. So follow Crumbart. In Sector 1, you really don't have to worry about much. Like just shields 1 is enough to get you through that fight typically. This is very bad, isn't it? I'm gonna grab a shields buffer. We'll keep moving. 100 bits for every enemy you kill with the Zoltan explosion when you're defending the ship or boarding during the second teleport wave. I'm not sure that's gonna happen at all. I wouldn't hold your breath. Burst laser 2 here. A little bit scary. Our guys do win the sporting fight, though. Shit. It's a pulsar as well, which means that our clone bay can get turned off here. Okay, holy shit. That could have ended quite poorly. We can use our Zoltans to keep the clone bay alive. So if I'd been thinking more clearly there, something I could have had ready to go is putting a Zoltan on the clone bay if it was shut off while it was trying to clone one of my crew. I don't really consider that, though. It's a big payoff, that's why it's 100 bits. Do I enjoy the Federation C gamer? I'm not sure that I've ever had a Federation C run go far enough for me to really say I'm enjoying it. The ship's awkward. The ship is... It's just not a very good ship. It's like they started with a perfectly fine ship, and then they spent quite a lot of time putting systems on it that were actively bad. Like, if I could get rid of the flak artillery, I'd be happy to, so I could have a different system later. And if I could get rid of the crew teleporter, I would be like, yeah, they'd have to pay me like 50 scrap for it, but I wouldn't mind too much, as long as I could get a gun in its place. I'm gonna attack this ship. There's gonna be a very, very lengthy sort of thing. It would make sense to actually let them be shooting at us, I guess. I could kill them with flak artillery, but it's, I think, better not to. These guys should have gained combat experience from that. I think they did slightly. And I think the way to do this is to let the heavy lasers shoot at us while we kill the drone control over and over again. That way we train a little bit of evasion. I think this is enough. Alright. So now is an excellent time for us to talk about how the weekend's going, any plans you guys have for the weekend, how you slept last night. If you have any very lengthy stories about anything at all, this would be an excellent time to try to share them. Oops, button. You're playing Human Resource Machine. It's a great little programming game from the makers of World of Goo. I don't know any of those things, really. What does any of the stuff you just said mean? A great little programming game. What's a programming game? Triangle Syndrome has the week off. What's your plan for the week? He's got a Switch, and Odyssey is a god tier game. I wonder if I'll ever stream from a different gaming machine. Is it called a platform? A different platform? It just feels weird to say. I wonder if I'll ever like hook up a capture card to an Xbox or a Switch. Maybe when I'm super famous. Or I could do IRL streams. You guys want to see my IRL streams? I'm not sure how those work. Ultra mega chilling for the whole week. It sounds good. Sounds wonderful. Caitlin and I are going for a drive and a hike tomorrow morning. For some reason, that sounds like how I would describe somebody taking their dog to be put down. But that's not what we're doing. We're just going. We're gonna go drive up into the Cascades and do a little hike. Caitlin bought a new car a couple of months ago, and she's been wanting to drive it around the Cascades a bit. Not a new car. A new car for her. So, the car itself has been around for quite a while. Couldn't I use the flak artillery here? Yes, I could. This way we just get a little bit of evasion training, and I get to chat with you guys, so this way seems fine. I'm not even sure that this way is much slower, because the flak artillery is gonna miss with a lot of its projectiles. It's probably a bit faster, but not by that much. How am I this fine evening? Oozy. Doing alright. Caitlin and I made a boat out of the couches in the living room last night, and stayed up until like 4:30 a.m. finishing Mindhunter rather. Which, like, the second half of that show was a lot worse than the first half. Just in my opinion. No, like, spoilers or anything. I'm not going to spoil it for you, don't worry. But I was really enjoying the first, like, 3 episodes of it, and then it got progressively less interesting to me, which is too bad. Do you want to check out this store? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe take this jump first if we're doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That looks fine. Which means we're not going up to Shields 2 until after this store. And the idea is maybe we pick up long-range scanners. Something like that. I'm gonna try to communicate peacefully. No luck. Remember the 10 essentials. Yeah. I mean, we do okay. I think that I don't think we will be in much danger. We're going to do like a 2-hour stroll. I'm going to be back by the afternoon to stream at the regular time, basically. But I will try not to die in the wilderness. It would put a damper on the stream for the day, probably, if I did that. You've been having problems with the rock ship? The rockets always run out. That ship is terrible. That ship's really, really bad. That's why you're struggling. It has nothing to do with you. Don't worry about it. Yeah, you have to find some way to kill stuff without using rockets, and you have to do it pretty quickly, like in the first sector or 2. Fortunately, you have the rock plating that you can sell at a store, so you get a little bit of extra scrap to do it with, but you gotta find like a crew teleporter or like a flak one or something like that. We do have emergency respirators, so I can actually buy something at this store, like something big. Could buy hacking, could buy burst laser 2, could buy... Nope. Scrap recovery arm. I mean, technically. Should buy a scrap recovery arm? It's not going to pay for itself until like sector 4? I cannot be controlled. I don't think it's very good here, but it's not that bad. I guess. Let's carry on. First episodes were amazing, but the rest really fell off. Hey, Zalo. He had a very similar experience with Fargo. I haven't seen Fargo. It wasn't like the episodes got worse. It was like the direction of the show moved. I don't want to like spoil it for people who are curious about the show and want to watch it, but like the start of the show was very murder mystery, all about... Do we have to keep this guy alive, maybe? Maybe we do. Okay. Just a little bit of aggro micromanagement there. It was scary to risk 6 hit points and 2 hit points. It was scary to risk a bomb going off on the clone bay. Talking about Mindhunter, Zylo. Talking about Mindhunter. I haven't watched Stranger Things 2. I'm gonna have to binge that next, I guess. I don't know. I watched the first season. That means I have to watch the second season, right? I'm just mandated. Mindhunter started as like a... It reminded me of like an Agatha Christie novel almost. It was all about like procedure and working out how the minds of deviant killers worked and stuff like that. And then it sort of turned into a more like a new age, like it just turned into being all about the characters instead of what was going on. I didn't like it as much. Okay, can't take damage in this fight. Oh, we can take damage. No, we can't take damage. But their ion intruder might make our things stop working, maybe. It's nowhere near the things that we care about. We're just gonna let our crew respawn and go kill them. Contender was disturbing, great acting by the convicts. It was disturbing, but like, it just didn't convince me. Like, it just felt like they were doing random shit at some point. Honestly. Got ourselves a store! When was the last time I saw a weapon in a store? The last store had weapons in it, didn't it? Like a good weapon, though. I feel like it's been a very long time. Hey, Guignol! How you doing today? Oh, we should have probably repaired this before we... Whoops. Gonna use the Zoltans. We use everybody? We use everybody. And they'll probably get it repaired fast enough that the health damage will just come off from the clone bay's passive regeneration. Sort of. Delicious carbs this morning. Don't tempt me. Ah, that sounds like a good idea. We'll take a lunch break at some point on this stream. I haven't had a bunch to eat yet. You love Kemper and Mindhunter? Yeah, I mean, the part where they were interviewing the convicts was by far the strongest part of the show, in my opinion. Just wanted the mantis to be attacking my human instead of my mantis. Pick through the mains, contact the settlement, nice double rewards. RoboJumper has 1 hit point remaining. That's tons. I didn't think that RoboJumper was winning that. I thought we were going to have to board again. But yeah, Shields 2 just makes a lot of fights in Sector 1 free, fortunately. $75 scrap. I think a couple of engines upgrades might be in order. This is just something that I commonly do when the ship is on the right trajectory to beat the flagship, but isn't 100% safe yet. Having the extra engines to get away from nasty situations is really nice, I think. Awkward. Oh, very awkward. Well, we can't take damage, so I guess this is a... Okay, fine. We'll just kill him with the flak. So again, what are you guys up to? We might be here for a while. Hey, FMG, how you doing this weekend? I've underestimated Robo Jumper. Meh. I don't think I underestimate Robo Jumper. I assume at all times that Robo Jumper can do anything in the entire world, and it seems to generally be true. Should probably throw more power into engines so we train evasion better while we do this. Okay. That was some damage. Just wait another 50 seconds real quick. Just finished a bunch of night shifts and ready for a day off. I'm glad. What do you guys do on your days off? Like, what is... When you go into a day off, what are you hoping to get out of it? I've been trying to decide lately if I should be taking days off. I don't really know. Should have put somebody on shields for this, shouldn't I? Man! Okay, we'll put a guy on shields. Watch Twitch streams, do absolutely nothing. Every day is a day off for Fire Hawkeye. Try to think about anything but work, Twitch, podcasts, housework. It's weird because I play video games like every day, right? So if I was gonna take a day off, like I basically laze around at home, I play video games, hang out with friends. That's essentially what I'm doing. Yes, we did it. If I was gonna take a day off, like what would I do? Would I go to work for the day? Go hiking, something like that. We'll be playing some Darkest Dungeon later. Fararanga. I felt like doing FTL first and Darkest Dungeon second today. Instead of the other way around. I'm just like, it's sort of a weird schedule right now for me. I think we'll go Mantis Controlled. So I'm still sort of fiddling around with what I enjoy doing. I want to get a YouTube series done as well, but at the moment there are no hours in my day to do it, so something's gonna have to stop happening. Maybe sleep? Maybe I'll stop sleeping. Anyway, I'll work it out. Go for long walks. I do like to take a walk pretty regularly. That's a good way to unplug, but that's like an hour thing. It's not like an entire day, you know? I don't know if I need an entire day off. Do I need an entire day off? Do I seem like I need a day off to you guys? Please say no. Please say no. When I did my podcast with Chris, my old poker friend, and he's a productivity coach now, he talked about how poker players were put in a situation where they just made a ton of money by playing poker. And so they basically were put in a situation where they were encouraged to learn how to spend as long as possible out of all of their time playing poker and doing nothing else. And that's like a mindset that I still have. Uh-oh, this has not worked. I think we're okay though. We need 2 guys. Wait, they have 3 crew. Oh, fuck. Okay, this is pretty bad right now. Oh fuck, it's not up yet. Holy shit, did we do it? Oh my god. Sorry, I was talking about something and then things happened. I think we did it? So what was going on there was their pilot was trying to leave, and they are so close to leaving right now. And you can... Okay, they had 3 crew on board, right? Anti-ship fire drone, nice. They had 3 crew on board, and I had 2 crew aboard their ship. And if you change which rooms your guys are in, the AI chooses who to go deal with. Who's going to go deal with them again, every time. So I'm trying to go back and forth in rooms so the AI keeps the 3rd guy coming out of piloting so they're not going to leave. Because if they left, I lose those crew forever. It's like really bad. Also, obviously, I lose the fight, but yeah, I lose the crew forever. So I'm trying to do that while juggling like getting more crew on board and then dealing with the... That was fun. That was fun. I'm sort of surprised that we won. It seemed like they were going to get away. Hey, Revo. How you doing today? I seem like someone who needs to play Half-Life 2 and cosplay. Read a book. Sounds nice. I could just spend a day reading a book right now. That'd be fun. Anyway, as I was trying to say, when I was doing the podcast with my poker friend Chris, he made the point that poker players got to a point where they made a lot of money, and they made money based on how many hours they worked exactly. And so their lives became a matter of working out how to play as many hours of poker as possible, basically, and streamlining all the rest of their life. And I feel like there's a decent amount of that, like, still built up in me in neuroses and things. Like, I just don't... I'm not willing to give myself time off to, like, look after my body and things like that. Like, my brain is like, no, you must work at all times. So I'm wondering if I need to, like, iron that out or if it's just, like, fine. Because I'm happy. I'm generally... Like, I generally have no complaints about what I'm doing. Just noticed the Infinite Steve Cam's funky. I could read a book to Twitch, perhaps something about whales. Ooh. Just do a read Moby Dick day. That could be fun. You guys have a clone bay. They can't hurt us, so I can spend a really long time working out how to do this. I suspect that if we just go slap that, the mantis is going to respawn before we're done, but maybe we can make him jump out of here. Nope. Okay, so we're just going to keep these guys alive on board their ship for a while. And that should be a win. I like that I, like, made a fight take longer to train evasion on these Zoltans, who are now boarding every other fight and then getting spaced. In retrospect, perhaps that was not a good use of my time. You subbed for Moby Dick readings? Oh. I could hit the Twitch IRL ASMR market. Is that a market? I mean, maybe I should. Can you ever lose crew when you have a cloning bay? If your cloning bay gets destroyed or you don't have it powered when the crew die, you only have like 3 seconds to fix that, and if you fail to fix it, your crew is just gone forever. Yeah. If you get a backup DNA bank, that's an augmentation for your ship, and that will make it so, like, as long as you at some point repair the clone bay, the crew can be cloned again. Oh, the other way is if your crew are on board an enemy ship and it jumps away, they're gone forever. Which is sort of weird. Why can't you just clone them again? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't actually make sense, but it is how the game works. What is this Suicide Squad the game? Basically, Crazy Waffles. Ooh, mind control on this ship and burst laser too. Alright, so this is like the first real fight for a while. Double Mantis as well. Yikes. I believe in the Zoltans here. Wow. Well, we have Flak 1 now. We can stop doing this, like, stupid crew teleporter shit and just kill them. I'm not gonna put it online until we get to the store that we're aimed at, but that's definitely a thing. Would reading a book on stream violate copyright somehow? Well, Moby Dick is public domain, so it definitely wouldn't for Moby Dick. I don't know, maybe it would be problematic for other books. These guys have a missile launcher. We've been getting so lucky with the enemies that we're fighting. Now that I like think about it. Okay. Yeah, we got shot a little bit there. RoboJumper has 1 hit point again? Yep. RoboJumper, RoboJumper, RoboJumper. How do you work? That was a good Clone Is down sound? Yeah. The ClickHole article, it is just Moby Dick, is one of my favorites as well, Brickdoll. I spent a year aboard a whaling vessel. This is what I learned, or something like that is its title. That article is wonderful. Is that 2 weapon drops on hard that you're seeing? We're getting all the ones that we didn't get in the run that we lost. Yeah, we're getting bio kills. In a lot of bio kills, there's like a 1 in 5 chance of getting a weapon drop, or thereabouts. I have this dream. Oh yeah, we also actually got 3, I think. I have this dream that we, like, I don't know, get a good store in our lives. I'm an optimist in all ways. Let's get the guns online. At least get 1 gun online, yeah? We can start training weapons if we go ion really fast. We need 110 scrap though. Alright, I think this is just going to end up being a salvo ship, which isn't really what I was excited about when I rolled it. I was looking forward to playing a like level 2 teleporter. We got a little bit of that in, But for the most part, I think we're just going to be blowing shit up now. Get a little bit more scrap and then turn the Ion Blast 2 on. Alright. Was that Ragon? No. Damn. Ragon's paying me $1 for enemies I kill with his death explosion. Damn it! I tried so hard. So we dealt with those borders, I guess. I don't know, it wasn't the best. Time I spent on a commercial whaling ship totally changed my perspective on the world. Yeah, there you go. RoboJumper, I'm pretty sure that you have learned more about the Darkest Dungeon save file than anybody who doesn't work for Red Hook Studios has ever known. So that's cool. RoboJump has been working on some save file parsing for Darkest Dungeon so that you guys can get chat commands to find out what's going on with your character, find out... Maybe the bot will be able to, like, summarize runs and things. I don't know. It'd be cool. We're not quite ready for this yet. We're gonna do it anyway. I'll yell if Ragon blows up. Alright. I'll try. Recrew. This seems like a time where you turn on the flak, doesn't it? This is actually really dangerous. Ooh. Okay, good. Because at any point, the solar flare could have taken our clone bay down there. Well, not at any point. At the point when it went off, the solar flare could have taken down our clone bay there. So I don't think we're bio-killing.
3 or 4 times, maybe.
I'm gonna pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
It's very much. Thanks very much, Kinexai, for the donation. $1 for the suicide explosion kill. It was a good kill. It was a good kill. Oh, we didn't kill them yet. I was wondering why we were still here. Okay, there you go. There you go. How high did the streak get? We got to 7-0, and then we just lost a very plain run where we rolled the Kestrel C, and we just didn't find a weapon improvement for 5 sectors, and eventually died. It was an endless struggle. Well, that's not true. It ended with us exploding. But, I mean, you know what I mean. It was a lengthy struggle. There you go. This is a pulsar fight? Jeez. So we can guarantee that our clone base stays on by using Zoltans on it. We do have to kill... Oh. Well, not if they fucking shoot it with their fucking... God damn it. Okay, our Mantis is dead. Pulsar fights. What are you gonna do? Oh, got a new mantis. Well then. I'm feeling great about this right now. We've got a ship to repair. Our oxygen's on. Well, we didn't power it, but it still exists. Our doors are oxygenated. Yeah, so we're fine. That's interesting. We don't have a mantis. We have a mantis again. It's very confusing. Very confusing times. Okay, what's going on here? There a breach? Why is my oxygen going down? Oh, there's a breach in that room. I just can't see it. Okay. Can we deal with that right now? I'm not sure we can fix that right now. I think I'm just gonna leave. I don't know, can we? Because if we can, it's really bad. But maybe we can? If we can't, we just have to jump somewhere, go level 2 oxygen? I think level 2 oxygen would let us oxygenate the room. Maybe we can just get to 100% oxygen. Maybe if we get to 100, let's work this out. If we get to 100% oxygen, well, it's not going to go to 100 because this room isn't having oxygen. If we get to high oxygen, maybe we get enough oxygen in the room to oxygenate it. Ragon is informing me of this in chat. So if we, now that oxygen is full, still not quite full. If we open doors, our doors are broken. Now, does that oxygenate? I don't know. You guys always tell me that this works and then it doesn't work. But there are always people telling me that it works. It doesn't seem to work. So I think what we have to do is jump somewhere and get level 2 oxygen. Quite possibly. We have 5 hull points. No clone bay at the moment. Remove people when they're almost dead. Yeah, I think it's going to be better to... Like, we just take a jump. We hope this isn't an asteroid trap. I'm going to take the non-pirate fight here. No damage, awesome. I'm going to level up oxygen. I think now this works. It's also possible I didn't need to do any of this, right? Like, it's possible I could have just gotten the breach repaired before people died. Maybe if the room was in a different position, it would work. Yeah, I think that's quite possible. This room is not really surrounded by a ton of oxygenated rooms. They're like small rooms, small doors in the corner of the ship. Maybe if it was this room, for example, it would work. Anyway, we got through that. I'm gonna be flipping over to a bit more of a weapons-based ship now. Distribute crew like this. If we get boarded, we have a Mantis and a Clone Bay. We can probably deal with it. One more bar there. And we're typically going to turn off oxygen and one of the engine bars in order to get shields 2 up in a fight. We'll fight like this for a bit. Can I upgrade Cloning Bay more to mitigate cloning side effects? It doesn't change the side effects. What the Clone Bay does as you upgraded it is it heals your guys passively every time you jump, and it heals them by more. And it will also clone them faster. That's what you get out of that. In this case, we actually want shields 1 and more engines. Okay, now that that's happened, we should be able to board pretty safely. What did I, like, why is my oxygen all on there? I don't understand what I'm doing with my life. My shields are down. Their missile launcher just went back up. Holy fuck. I have nobody on piloting. Okay. I didn't play that perfectly, but we got through it. All right. So this turned into a very odd ship with just like 2 different modes entirely and enough reactor power for about 2/3 of one of them. Why don't I use the special weapon? Because it has a 50-second charge time. It's just not fast enough to be relevant very often. If I had reactor power for it, I'd be charging it, sure, but I wanted to bio-kill that ship, so dealing a ton of damage to random systems on it doesn't really help. This is going to be a more normal loadout for us for a bit. We may very well just die. We have 3 hull. 12 scrap. Let's hit a civilian sector, look for a store, see if we can get the whole situation worked out. If we stabilize here, we're in very, very, very good shape for Sector 3. I guess we go straight here and maybe sell the Ion Blast? Did I sell the fire drone already? These stores are terrible. So consistently terrible. Feels weird to sell the Ion Blast after spending all of that time. Let's just grab 6 hull. Could sell the scrap recovery arm for 12 hull. There's another store in the sector. The reason I have a scrap recovery arm on this ship is that I feel like we need help to beat Sector 8. Like, we need extra stuff. But maybe we don't care so much about that right now. Care a little bit more about the fact that we're about to die, perhaps. I don't know. I actually sort of don't. Maybe if we die, we die. Can you die on jump events if you have low hull? Yeah, you can. There's at least one that guarantees a chance at hull damage. Lots of drones. Okay. The Ion's keeping their shields down. God, wait. Wait. Exclamation mark FTL mods. We'll show you all the mods I'm running. Mantis stole my bicycle. I just destroyed their last hull point by killing their clone bay. I'm pretty sure these are biokill rewards though. So maybe it checks for a biokill first or something? That seemed odd. I guess that's a biokill. I guess. Okay, that's fine. Take a biokill there. Just not not quite what I expected destroying their last hull point to do. The edge case, yeah. Why am I getting so little scrap from biokills? Biokills were nerfed a while ago. They give a different category of loot basically. So typically they're better than a regular kill will be, but it's not even guaranteed that it will be better at all. They just give a little bit more on average, and they're a little bit more likely to give free weapons and stuff like that, I believe. Get another reactor bar while it's cheap. They're always hiking up the prices on those the further the run goes. It's weird. Nobody knows why. Doesn't make sense. I want to find the other store and fix the hull. Ah, I see. Okay, this is a large missile launcher. I'm not even sure if the burst laser goes off. Ooh, fuck. Okay, let's get on their ship. Ouch. Let's not die aboard their ship now that we're there. Okay, we have successfully killed them and killed the fire. Is our oxygen on? This ship is so fucking confusing. Oh god. Oh no. Man, we have level 2 oxygen for this and everything. Alright, sorry about that connect side. Didn't realize there was a breach there. Lots of failed micromanagement in that fight. I'm pretty sure I couldn't guarantee not taking damage, but we needed to have engines at full while the missile launcher was shooting us, and shields at full when the burst laser 2 was shooting at us, and that was just way too confusing. Coupled with all the other stuff that was trying to be microed. So we have 3 hull all of a sudden. Can definitely die on this jump. The ship is a mess. Welcome to the Federation Sea. Shields 3 could save our life. I think realistically more reactor power is going to be the thing to go for here. Maybe if I was playing with pause, we go shields 3. It's a lot of burst lasers. Oops. Okay, come on, guys. Okay, guys. 1 dodge, thank you. What the fuck? There's a solar flare? Okay. That sun didn't look like a solar flare sun to me for some reason. We should win now. There's no longer a reason for us to lose. Nice awareness. Yeah, I don't know. It's the first run of the day. You know how it is. It's 2:20 p.m. Pretty early. Should be simple enough to biokill this, but we want to get that missile launcher offline first. Anytime now. Really though, anytime at all would be great. There's probably like an NG repairing it. Okay, it's offline. There's a rock repairing it. I'd like to surrender. They're going to give us Kirby, a human crew member. That's got to be a yes, right? I think it's a yes. Something's on fire right now. Is it not? Maybe it's a repair sound. Hey, Mad Cow, how you doing? So you have an extra human. He's gonna start on doors, probably. Can transfer over to weapons at some point. Not weapons, sensors at some point. And then we can grab these two to board now. First thing you see is a medical airlock. Yeah, I mean, you know. Oh, bye, Smurf. Oh, hi, Smurf. Sometimes the crew just needs a little bit more health. You know what I'm saying? get in there, please? Okay, that was all about the Zoltan explosion, really. There were better ways to play that fight, but this one worked fine. We have to clone our crews, so we lose a little bit of experience. I think we could have probably vented here with the guy on doors quickly enough to stop our artillery beam from going down, artillery flak from going down, with a little bit of micromanaging and not losing people. Probably. This worked though. Healing through asphyxiation is like the next step in New Age meditation. We already know about how to like subsist stuff only consuming oxygen, but now we literally strangle ourselves of that oxygen in order not just to exist, but actually to thrive. Yeah, this will be my new book. Fuck. Let's try to keep their oxygen down forever now, maybe. Just an NG. Ew. Okay. We're gonna play this by just throwing people at them for them to slap until their ship is dead. That's our current plan. And the way their ship dies is they run out of oxygen. Then they're going to be stuck standing in the med bay. And then we'll board their med bay and kill them. Actually, we can just ion blast their med bay and kill them, I guess, at that point. Don't accidentally asphyxiate any more of my crew. I haven't accidentally asphyxiated any of them yet. You think this is amateur hour or something? Alright, we've got our third store here. We might as well take it. It's a free jump. Can't really think of much that we can afford to buy, unfortunately. Heavy laser 1. Okay. I'm gonna buy a backup battery. Might not seem like the most relevant purchase. I just feel like we're fine on weapons. We can kill ships. Not a big deal. We want to make sure that we're in position to pick up cloaking in the next couple of sectors and in position to get like shields 4, probably like engine 6 or something by the end of the run. Maybe upgrade the artillery flak. I don't know. Good. Should be fine to board now. We have a store with a halberd beam, a weapon pre-igniter. Fortunately, we can't buy any of this. Just gonna over repair because repairs get a little bit more expensive next sector. Plan on adding any more weapons? Yeah, Xylo, this is going to attempt to be a salvo-based ship. We're still only in Sector 3. It's been like a slow run because there's so much like bio killing with ions and stuff, so it might feel like we're further into the game, but this is still really early. Tons and tons of time for the economy to get going. I think a civilian sector is fine. Sector 4. Don't want this market yet. Got 4 jumps for it. These would actually work too. We can go 2/3, 3 2/4, 4 2/3. I have not modified my crew to not feel pain. No, they suffer at all moments. I'm gonna reorganize the crew now. I'm pretty sure the Mantis didn't get very far on weapons. Wow. Okay, I thought we'd done better than that. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I would like to start actually training weapons with the Ion Blast too. It should train very quickly. Get that on a human. Alright, this is more like it. That's more like it. This misses. Holy shit, we hit those. Okay, that should actually be enough. We just send the rock in. And then our job now is to keep their weapons and the oxygen down for a while. Oh. This is fine, yeah, I think. Take a look at what's going on. Yeah, this is fine. So we just hold here. And they're going to run out of oxygen, and then we're going to turn their medbay off. Or board in their medbay, maybe. And Kirby's training on weapons the entire time. What? No, come on. That's rude. Could also just be killing their medbay. You like go here. Nice. Okay, I think more borders. No. Cool. Hey, sorry. Oh my god. Technically, everyone who breathes dies eventually. Does that mean oxygen is toxic? We're gonna have to refer to the scientific method on this one, I think. What does the scientific method have to say about that? Yes, it says yes. Took a long time to develop that method. We don't want to ignore its results. Sorry, 96 scrap now. That's nice. Why did this work? That would have one more jump to it. Are the nebula jumps half a jump each? Is it random how much they are? Confused. Alright, these guys don't have a med bay. They do have cloning. And we're in an asteroid field, which is a bit scary. Wow, that was a sequence of misses, to be sure. Is that the only guy left? Okay, so we took slightly more damage than I wanted to take. We're still doing great though. See if we can put our ship back together real quick. This is on fire. Next jump store? One more. I think this jump is the store. Nebula jumps are half a jump. It changes depending on something. I don't know. Sometimes they're a third of a jump, I swear. I swear that sometimes they are a third of a jump. Thank you, Morty Morty. Hope you're doing well today. I only get one more system. I would really prefer overcloaking over drone control. So there's nothing to buy here at all. Gonna over repair again. Let's grab a little bit of reactor, probably. Shield 3. Okay, I don't know. This ship's just missing like one weapon or anything, really. Anything would be great. If we could pick up one anything for this ship, I would feel really happy. Is that a scrap recovery arm? It is. Here. This got ions, but we had a Zoltan in it, fortunately, so it's fine. Let's get those online. Get this going over there. They're dealing a lot of system damage and almost no hull damage right now. Crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. You also take all the scrap you can manage. Cool. That fight, like, I don't know. This ship is so much thinking. So much thinking. It's very rude. You wanna face these guys. Have to put the Zoltan on the clone bay to keep him safe. Sky 2? Probably. The extra weapon room does very little, is what I would say the extra weapon does. I don't know, maybe we'll be able to upgrade it. This is why I'm playing a scrap recovery arm on this ship, because I want to be able to be very strong for the end of the game. I'm pretty sure this ship needs more scrap to be worse than other ships would be. Pretty sure that's how this ship works. I want to be here in 5 jumps, and then we'll have to dive. It's going to be a Sector 4 dive without cloaking. Sounds like a terrible idea. We'll go extra engines to do that. Store really doesn't do anything for us. 2, 3, 4. We're getting so much extra stuff out of those jumps. I think we go for it. We probably go to like engine 6. Buffer piloting. Should be okay. Hey, Dunkzinski, how you doing today? We do want this fight. Black is very bad at hitting specific places, but I think we'll be okay here. Yeah, that was nice. You can double man engines and piloting for the dive to make sure you can repair it fast enough when hit by the anti-ship battery. Yeah, that's the plan. Unfortunately, like on other ships I'd be able to quadruple man engines, but this one has a 2-tile engines room. It's quite a narrow ship. Narrow, sort of cylindrical. Quite long. Not as long as, like, I think most people who main it would claim that it is, but somewhat long. Pretty sure that when I bought the scrap recovery arm, I saw it get a little bit longer. Tungzinski just finished seeing up the edges of a 9-page battle map for Starfinder. Good grief. What does a 9-page battle map even mean? It's not a ship, it's a space penis arrived to the Rebel flagship. Okay. I can't tell you you're wrong. I might check out this market. Sector 4. What if this is the one with the burst laser 2 in it? Ah, we're fine. Let's just win without a burst laser 2. Let's get the artillery flak all the way powered. There's gonna be a bio kill of some sort. Depending on where they hack exactly. Oxygen. Why were there 2 guys in that when I arrived? That's weird. Probably be powering oxygen since they are hacking it. Anybody boarding on weapons finishes this. Just the 1 rock crew left. Double rewards. Walk him aboard. What do we do with an NG? I guess we now have our boarders starting in the crew teleporter. You like that you can always add the artillery in case you don't get an additional weapon. Hey Regular Core, how you doing? Rio, the artillery is so bad though. I mean, compared to like hacking or cloaking or mind control even, it's just not good. It's nice that it has some value. But it would be even better if it had like good value. I'm not an artillery memer. It's not my thing, personally. We're going to get 160 scrap to upgrade it to a 20-second cooldown this run, though, 100%. That's why the scrap recovery arm's here, and we're gonna go down fighting if we can't put that together. Federation C actually doing well. I mean, it's a very awkward ship. It's not that bad, right? Should really sell the scrap recovery arm here, I think. We're gonna sell the Ion Blast too. We don't have hacking, so beams are like terrible. They're okay. Like 1 beam would be okay. I think we could just go for a salvo though. Let's buy a burst laser one. This way we can keep the Ion Blast. keep it forever, but we can keep it for now. Federation C and scrap recovery arm. Yeah, what's wrong with that? Need all that scrap for the artillery flak. I might be memeing a little bit. We were on a 7-0 win streak last night. I'm not on that anymore. I don't have to play optimally anymore. I think this might be... I don't know. I was really curious how this ship would scale if it just got extra scrap. That's why I have a scrap recovery arm. So I don't think it scales very well without extra scrap. Anyway, maybe we just die here. What kind of weird-ass meme game did you walk into? We're gonna win. Maybe. How meme can it really be if we win? Alright, we can go to another civilian sector or go Mantis controlled. Gonna go civilian. Don't all ships scale well with extra scrap? Hey! Dolphin hated you as well. Chaw, bank shaft. This ship probably scales worse than any other ship with extra scrap. Maybe there's a ship with 3 weapon slots, which scales even worse than this one. The thing is, if you put a 2-slot crew teleporter and an artillery flak on a ship, and those systems are stuck there, like you can't get rid of them, your 8-system loadout is just going to be worse than another ship's 8-system loadout. I'm not saying that it's not good enough to beat the flagship, I just wanted to sort of let it develop fully. That was the goal with this one. Shift 5, Shift Q. Nope. This is a fascinating fight so far. Okay, got there. You've been playing some Mantis A lately, Crazy Waffles? The unmanned ships are definitely, like, either irrelevant or terrifying, depending on what your ship is. It's sort of hilarious how, like, hard they can be to deal with if you just have the wrong stuff. This looks like the sector sort of navigates itself. Gonna have a good run up to the store and hopefully buy cloaking? Cloaking would be lovely to have. Depending on drones, these guys may not be able to hurt us. Oh, we're not accepting surrender. Okay. That ended up being somewhat easier than I was expecting it to be, actually. Thought there'd be a little bit more to the boarding part. Is cloaking that good? You never thought it was as useful as 4 shields. It's very, very, very nice for the flagship. Because you cloak their overcharges. We don't have to have it to win, but it's definitely the system that I would like out of all the systems that are available. I'd be okay with hacking as well. Anytime now. Okay, this is going to take a very long time to kill, but it probably won't do anything again. Is this legit or a joke? I don't know what that means. Hey, Space Penguin! We lost last night at 7-0. Benjamin asked, how much game experience should you get before moving on to the Advanced Edition? I just started in the Advanced Edition, Benjamin. Like, I played a little bit before Advanced Edition came out. Not much. But it's more or less the same game, just with some extra cool content. Nice double rewards there. I just let myself look up on Wikipedia what events do, so that helped manage all the extra new content. What a weird fight this is. I don't really know what's going on. This seems like the sort of ship that... Okay. So we're fine. Turn this back on again. Oh my god, they're back again. Bizarre. Burst laser's back online. Just let them die. Yeah! Got a level 2 medbay. Not a huge surprise, sort of irritating. Okay, let's fight them in the fires in the medbay for a bit. We can just board with our rock. He's immune to fire. Okay, so the medbay's never getting up again. At some point I turned one of my shields off. That's awesome. Good. That was just like about 2 systems too many to worry about at once for my brain there. What the hell's with this ship's layout? The weapons are so far from everything. Yeah, I think this might actually be inspired by the penis. I think, like the clone bay is in the left, what should we call this? The left cylinder, and and you got the engines and piloting back there as well to provide the thrust, and then the ship fires from the tip. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, the game's PG-13, right? What are we hacking? Piloting, alright. Ooh, imagine if that missile hit our clone bay. Imagine how sad I would have been. "50 seconds sounds about right." Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Plazor. Agma Moshu to you as well. The first 5-month subscription to the channel that I've seen. Thank you very much for the support. Next month, you're upgrading your wizard hat. Apparently, we have to worship Kiki Pele or Ban. I don't know how to pronounce that. Did I get it close? Us people are terrible. I just gotta say what I see. Daily Creeper. Just gotta say what I see. Oh good, my chat has become much better. Thank you so much for making the chat a better place. Ooh, our engines are offline here. Okay, so this could be some damage. Turn the Pegasus missile online. Fuck! We're gonna have to run from this. Oh, we have no fucking engines. What a terrible, terrible fight. Incredible. Yeah, I mean, yeah, those guys are dead. Okay, so we're gonna limp into the market with, you know, a ship still. We still have a ship. That was not a fun fight. That was a fight that we needed hacking or cloaking for. We did not have hacking or cloaking for it. Hey, we still don't. Grab a little bit more PPU. We're gonna over repair because we're rich. We can afford to. Oh, we have to like fix our entire ship. Yeah, that's probably important. I let the human on weapons die, and as I did it, I thought to myself, if they hit the clone bay, I'm gonna really regret this. And then I just like did it anyway. Should probably not have done that. I was like, this is a mistake, as I let it happen. But I didn't want to click the buttons. It's the weekend, you know? Who clicks buttons on a weekend? Where is the scrap recovery arm counter? Not here. Apparently. Seems really hard to... really hard to find cloaking in this game right now. There's a Zoltan on doors, which is not really where you want your Zoltan to be. My reactor's fine at the moment, though. I actually have a backup battery that I just haven't been using. It's a drone recovery arm, not a scrap recovery arm. Sorry, guys. There's another store right here. Maybe this one has cloaking. Man, I don't have 150 scrap anymore. Man. Okay, that was pretty fucking bad. Let's go hacking instead. What sector is this? I forgot that there was another store. Like, you're meant to check, even if you don't know in advance. You should really be checking, and I just, like... Yeah, that was not the best. And go hacking. There's no cloaking on this one, but with the scrap recovery arm, we should be able to grab shields 4, very high level engines. We have a backup battery already. I think it will be alright. And the hacking solves our immediate problems as well. Holy shit. There's a dead clone bay right now. Okay, good. Looks like we stabilized this just fine. They have a flak firing at us. It's not an issue, right? As long as it's... Oh, fuck, he didn't... Where are the shields? I hate Zoltan so much. Okay, got the bio kill. Even with a diminished crew, we can still use the teleporter. Like, honestly, a lot of the time that the teleporter is mattering, like, you can do it with one crew, basically. Maybe two. The borders died. We ran into, like, a Flak 1, Burst Laser 3, cloaking, something else. Rock ship. And it was not pretty. And I tried to flip my breach missiles to not get depowered if they hit my weapons, and I was slightly too slow to hit the weapons, and from there it was like just open season on our hull. They died doing what they loved best, though. Dying. It's probably not what they love best. What they did most, though. They died doing what they did most. I'm going to ignore this station. We want those drone parts. Next sector is going to be rebel controlled. We'll take the middle one, obviously, so that we can choose between the next two jumps. Hopefully we'll pick up some stuff. It's been a very plain run. Very plain run. They died doing what they did last. Yeah. Mm. Oops. I'm gonna go hacking 3. Hey, Sanzer! Thanks so much for the sub with Twitch Prime. Agba show to you as well. Much appreciate the support. Mr. Booga! Welcome! Do we already have a max level pilot? We used to, but we just killed him. Alright, nice. They were probably okay with death because they knew they would come back in the clone bay. Their last thoughts were probably, I'll be fine, I'll come back, only they didn't. Maybe. Or maybe every time they ever died, they thought to themselves, oh god, the clone bay might not resurrect me, this might be it. And that's what they thought 50 times in a row, and then the final time it actually was. Fuck. Let's go back to talking about how the ship looks like a sexual organ. Setting up like this? Junpeng doesn't actually have weapons experience. Set up like this then. Alien Nat! Oh, it's a very happy day today. It's Saturday. Saturday is one of the happiest days of the week. It's in the top 7. Out of all the days in the week, Saturday is in the top 7, and that's worth celebrating. It's hard to be top 7 in something, especially something as important as the week. Appears that good. Let's go kill it. Wow, that would have been a great time to have cloaking. In theory. I think these shields will actually still be down from the hack when I shoot again. Or at least somewhat. Ooh, maybe I shot slightly too late. There was one less shield on the second salvo. Oh shit, they're piloting. Oh fuck. Oh god damn. Oh god damn it. Alright, that's on me. That's on me. It's a nice sector for us, though. You want to let me know that I actually have more people watching me than Scott Manley. Who is Scott Manley? I don't know who that is. Is that a person? If Tuesday can make top 7, it's not a very good top 7. Leonette, come on. Positivity. Tuesday's not so bad. An astronogamer, a rare fusion of gaming and science in one powerful combination, able to deliver astonishing scientific facts while flying. Oh, he's like a JPL guy. Is he? I didn't read what he was, I'm sorry. I dated a girl who almost worked at the JPL. She was like getting recruited for it, but did something else. I guess she'd like never actually been like accepted for it. So maybe her application wouldn't have been accepted or something. It's quite rude. Keep on shooting me. It's just not how people should behave, you know? We alive still? They're still shooting fucking rockets at me. Stop! No more rockets! It's not okay anymore. He's toured JPL as a rocket enthusiast. Yeah. Cool. Are all of my viewers going to leave my channel now? Was there a mole? They're going to go watch somebody who's more intelligent and attractive than me. The two important qualities of a streamer. Thank you very much for the 100 Wizards of Love, Ragon. See you, Revo. It's nice to have you here. Goodbye, Stormblast. Well, as long as there's at least 20 of you, you can just like AFK in the channel. I'll keep streaming. Actually, like some of the most fun streams are when you have 5 viewers. It's been a long time for me. Maybe I need to like make a separate channel where I can just have nobody watching me. That could be what my life is missing right now. Thank you for the 1-bit, Dungsinski. You guys can gift me Kerbal Space Project, right? On Steam? Because I don't own it. Does it cost money? If I'm going to play it drunk sometime, it's way more likely that I'll play it drunk if it's in my Steam library. This is... I'm not saying, like, you should do this. I'm publicly sharing a way to manipulate me so that you know if you want to manipulate me. Don't feel obliged at all. It may have worse UI than XCOM 2. Wow. Why is a 5-viewer stream more fun? It's just like, it feels very hanging out with friends. This always feels like hanging out with friends, but it feels like really hanging out with friends. Holy shit, we just fucked those. Alright. It's safe to say that their medbay isn't active anymore. We're just standing in a fire here. Revo has sent you a gift. You guys are the best. Where'd you go? We'll find you. Oh no. Oh no! It was Ragon! Oh my god. Alright, well there's 2 furry Ragon. I did not think that that was... Wow. I didn't even realize you were still alive. The double. Thanks so much, Reba. Thanks for the 200 wizard bits, Dragon. Oh my god, I'm laughing the same way in the clip that just played. My head hurts. I have like a pressure headache from that. You're still waiting for me to play 60 seconds? I played 60 seconds. It's on YouTube. I only played it for like an hour before a thing that I was doing. But yeah, I played it. It was aight. I played the, like, the collecting all the stuff and putting in the bunker a bit, and then I played the sitting in the bunker and everybody slowly dies bit for a while as well. I wonder if long-range scanners is worth buying in Sector 6. I think it actually is. Like, the jumps gain value, the value of scrap goes down, so I think you grab that. All it has to do is get me one more fight that I wouldn't have gotten otherwise. Okay, another pretty bad store. All things considered. So how long does this last? 30 seconds, and the cooldown on this is 40 seconds. Okay, so I'm going to use backup battery to charge the artillery flak, and then it's going to run out, and and it will be very funny. That's the goal with what I've just done. That, I guess. Shield bypass and reconstructive teleporter. Why were those augments bad? Very expensive. Very, very expensive. I realized I moved his ult into the Ion Clone Bay, or was it just lucky? Didn't I do that like before it was Ion? I'm pretty sure that that was a thing I was doing. Like the worst enemy ship I've seen for a while. Yes. Yes, I am pleased. 80 more scrap. Alright, it's in the mail. There's 2 videos of it. I played the tutorial second. Yeah, I vaguely remember that. I liked the tutorial. Ow. Go away. Oh, they don't have like a med bay or anything. We will not accept surrender. Let's go kill them. No! It's trying really hard to keep Kinaxai alive there. Not really hard. I was trying a little bit. I was trying enough that I feel sad that he died. At this point, shouldn't I max out shields? I played the wrong modes, but you're gonna watch it anyway. What are the right modes? What would I say is the best system to hack? If you have a large enough salvo, you want to hack piloting to take their evasion off. I don't really have that. Possibly Kinaxai. Maybe? I don't know, actually. The reason that I'm not going shields for right now is that it just isn't enough defense to actually stop me from dying. We have the ability to get a lot more offense by getting the artillery beam up, and it still gives us enough scrap to get shields 4 and like engine 6 for the flagship fight. So I wanted to do that now. Abandoned sector 7. Neither of these seem great. These both seem quite bad. I'm gonna try and abandon 7, because I don't remember doing one recently. Let's refresh our memory on exactly how bad this is. Apocalypse is the best one by far. You can decide yourself what you bring down and then use it as you want to get rescued. Rest in peace, Windstreak. Yeah, again, we lost with the Kestrel Sea last night. Okay, it's not an issue. They very, 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 very immediately got away. I believe that I actually locked their pilot in piloting. Something that I need to be better about is I should not be...
3 or 4 times, maybe.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Thanks for the dollar connector. I should not be assuming that... Alright, I should be hacking their engines, not their piloting, so that if their pilot wants to leave in a spot where they're trying to run away, he can get out. Because I just prevented him from getting out for a really long time. This has an anti-ship battery helping me in a fight. Pretty sure is what this event is. We'll try to save scrap for this store, maybe get a 4th weapon. Did I lose to a fire in the Kestrel Sea? So I went 5 sectors without finding a weapon upgrade, basically, and then I died to actually boarders on my mind control and clone bait at the same time when my crew was sort of low health. I also had like 6 hull, so I had to fight them. But I didn't handle it perfectly. Scary. Ooh, that's a big flak that's still online right now. Hey, we also have a big flak. Seems difficult. Okay. That's an example of a battle where I think if I'd been investing in Shields 4 instead of the artillery flak, things get pretty scary there. Like the shields hacked, so our Shields 4 wouldn't have done anything really. These empty jumps are okay in abandoned sectors. I think they're better if you have Alanias. That one was not the best. Give me a beam or a weapon or okay. Really great stores this run. Really great stores. It's another one. This one will be good. Assume is censored in the donation message. I missed that. It isn't censored on like my Streamlabs window where I got to read it. So I can see that you said, gonna assume my clone's death was not in vain. Despicable language. I can't believe you said that. It also sort of helps with the backup battery. Get fights over faster. Background is becoming visible. The fucking sun is back! Ah! Yeah, bunker shot. Hope you're doing well. Okay. Halberd, burst laser 1. Halberd doesn't line up very well with the other weapons. I think we grab a burst laser 1 here. We can like pretend that we have 2 burst laser 2s. They just cost a lot more to use, that's all. We're gonna definitely move toward this. We like have enough defenses to win against the flagship as long as we are outputting damage. Let's try to fight. 1, 2, 3 doesn't quite connect. 1, 2, 3 doesn't quite connect. Maybe just dive, which means engines. That's fine. If this ship can't dive, we're gonna have a rough sector 8 anyway. I think that it probably can. That's okay. Yeah, that's a ship. This is, I think, why people avoid these sectors. In a nutshell. We just dead? Or like what? Ooh, moly. They would like to surrender. The fuck is that ship? Not accept surrender. Huh. That was Ragon. That was also unintentional, but I'm amazed. Like those things are happening quite often in this run for some reason. Okay. Yep. Let's fix our ship. If you just repair the rooms, the hull points come back. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's how the mechanic works. Five times so far? Gee, maybe. I guess if we're counting the double kill as 2, I think it is 5 times so far, yeah. Were we going to dive? I guess we were. We don't have hull anymore. Sort of don't want to do that now. All right. We're gonna bio kill them? on phase 1. Maybe we're just gonna bio kill them on phase 1, so like none of this actually matters. That was sort of incredible. Yes, that was pleasing. That was a lot of shit I just shot at them. You arrive at an outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's war room. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you?" I don't even know anymore, man. It's settled! The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Okay, so we have to hit a repair beacon at some point. Blank jumps everywhere. It would be nice to get a little bit more scrap. I don't really know if we're gonna like bio kill them phase 1. How would it work? We would board the side weapons, try to keep the missile launchers down with salvos. Hacking? Would we hack their missile launcher? We could hack their missile launcher. And then eventually we'll be boarding on top of it, blow up their med bay with like lasers and shit. We're gonna not be able to kill all of them, but we should be able to kill some of them, I think. We don't have mind control, we only have a 2-man teleporter for phase 3. It does seem like it would be good to kill their crew though. Isn't it better to leave one crew alive in the flagship instead of killing all of them? That sounds like more work though. I mean, yes. But it sounds more difficult as well. Why am I shooting their shields right now? It's an odd decision. There you go. Just shoot the entire world. By shooting the entire world, you've defeated the enemy ship. Also, it's power weapons or engines or something. Cannot fathom why Red Hook would write their save files like this. This is a guy who looks at my code sometimes. What are your thoughts when you're looking at my code, Jumper? You don't have to tell me. Yes, sir, Dogged. How you doing? Ouch. Wow! Wow, we just missed some shots. Okay, their weapons are all down. That's true, RoboJumper. I think Smurf mostly organized it. I think most of the code that Smurf has there is still stuff that I originally wrote, I think. I'm pretty sure. I can understand what it says when I read it, so probably it's mostly what I originally wrote. This has been a very nice sector for us. Oh, yeah. That's stuff that I, like, yeah, okay. That's probably good, Smurf. That's probably for the best. Can we maybe not die here? Maybe? Not sure. It's a long cloak. Oh no. The artillery flak is very bad. I wanted to press cloaking again there. Okay. Our evasion has been doing much better than it has any right to. The artillery flak, why? So I can fix this by changing the powering of it slightly. Let's do that. Yeah, I mean, the reason that my public-private and gutters and stuff didn't make sense is that I just didn't care about them, Smurf. So you cleaning that up is fine. Let's try to get the next repair beacon. Leave my doors alone. I'm unconvinced about this flagship fight right now. Just gonna throw that out there. Okay. Repair beacon or market? I'm not going to be able to run if we get a bad hack on us. I'm not sure how bad the hack can really be against the ship, though. I'm going to greed. Heck, medbay, easy win. An interesting idea. don't think there's anything really to do there. So let's finish grabbing our reactor. This is how we're going to be just in general. We have a backup battery though, and when that's charged, we want it all to be an evasion. Not sure how exactly that's ever going to work. I think I'm going to hack their missile launcher. I think we're like boarding their weapons with our weapons. God. Like I think we're doing this. They don't board in the first wave, yeah. Clone Bay is only level 2. We only have 5 crew and they're like Zoltans and shit. Wait, can I kill the entire flagship crew with Zoltan explosions? Maybe. We don't need doors for this fight, but piloting, sure. This is it, the Rebel flagship. If you're able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There is no turning back. We don't want the artillery to sync up with their cloak. I agree. What is it gonna be? Our hacking. Okay, that's fine. Fuck. Ah! Ouch. What's our hacking doing? The ion's down. These guys are repairing. We want to see their crew, please. Still have lots of crew. Let's turn this off. Oh god. Okay, now we have to kill other crews somehow. Still on fire. Interesting. Not sure that we wanted that. Oh, I know how to kill their crew here. Nope, I don't. Well, we got one of their crew, I believe. The hacking hack is irritating. should kill the guy who's stuck in there with us. No, they got through the door already. It's not enough. I might start double boarding Zoltans. I'm not seeing how we do this. And we're getting shot. Yeah. Our evasion's ridiculous. We got hit by 1 missile out of 6, I believe. Okay, that's fine. It would have been really nice if we could kill all of their crew, but yeah, I just wasn't quite seeing how it was going to happen. Early on the backup battery. My backup battery usage was not perfect, I will admit. That's just like... that's just me trying to use the backup battery though. That's all that is. Medbay hack would be legit. No. We couldn't medbay hack there. Rebel ship hails you. Federation scum have waited a long time for this. Really letting them shoot missiles at us? That seems very questionable. Okay. Just the one guy in shields left. Or not. Oh, I fucking blew their weapons up. Game's too hard. Game's just way too hard. Damn. If 2 ships with hacking launch their hacks simultaneously at each other's hacking, what happens? I have no idea. I don't even know what happens, like... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happens most of the time in this game. This game's hard. I think I can do this, right? I really hope I can do that. I may have just lost. Got that Vulcan incoming. Please get off my ship. I should have hacked their teleporter, I think. I'm just gonna let their ASB hit me a couple of times. That was another Zoltan explosion, Kel. Get off my ship! God, you guys are insufferable right now. Please leave. Whoops. Okay. Do friendly kills count? Oh, what the? Okay, interesting. Fuck. Gonna go with probably not worth. Okay, I have to fix my power. I have to hack their shields. We have to possibly board their beam. I don't know. Probably we're not going to bother with that. Let's just blow them up. Let's just blow them up this time. My weapons, please. Okay, that was pretty good. Dodges, please? That seemed good too.
Three or four times, maybe.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Thank you, Kanaxai, for the $1. Oh, we did it. You're all dead. Okay, good flak stuff. Their overcharge was really bad. Not much else to say about that. I guess we can't actually bio-kill them anyway, right? Because they overcharge in a way that's really bad for us. That was fast. That was pretty quick. Yeah, an ASP on my Clone Bay would have been quite bad there. Alright, final phase. I don't believe we can jump away because of how we've, wait, no, we can, right? Yeah. We can go here, chase them down, and then jump away with their borders. Okay, so that's probably what we're going to be aiming to do. I think max level piloting is really nice to have here. I'm going to buffer the sensors so that they take longer to get killed, basically. Got lots of doors. Let's get our power worked out. It's gonna look something like this. Backup battery on engines once they start shooting. Oxygen over to engines when needed. Okay. Oh, we have to deal with fucking mind control. It's awkward. A little bit late. Very nice. What is happening? I think we're fine. Yeah. I don't know, our hacking is under attack and our artillery beam is under attack. I'm gonna leave. We're just kidnapping all of their crew so we can deal with these borders without mind control being a thing, basically. I don't understand what they are doing. They seem lost on my ship. Like, for some reason, they didn't realize we had doors and just decided to, like, walk through them, but they couldn't walk through them. I don't know. It's been an interesting experience. They really want to kill our hacking. Do these borders have, like, special AI? And by special, I mean... I don't know. I don't understand what they were doing. They didn't get a single one of my systems. I just don't... I don't know. I think we were very close to being able to just kill that without leaving because of, like... Maybe it's this ship. Maybe they have trouble navigating the corridors. Please, they are mentally challenged. Don't make fun of them. That was not my intent at all. My intent was not to disparage those who are mentally challenged, disadvantaged, or different. My intention was to express how fucking confused I am by what just happened when they tried to board my ship. Because they seemed like they weren't doing anything. I don't know what they were doing. Anyway, we now get to fight them without having to worry about the crew boarding because we've killed all the crew. So that'll be good. Still have to deal with mind control. And one border, apparently. Could have gone worse. Oh, doors are on fire. Or weapons, rather. My hull is quite low. Okay, we killed all of their crew accidentally in this case. Hull is quite low. My engines are mind controlled. So we get like one more salvo before we die, quite likely. And we have to hit with it, is what I'm getting out of this. All right. I feel like the little Steves are in the wrong place. Oh my god. So that's why I bought a scrap recovery arm with this ship. Because I thought that we might need the extra scrap in Sector 8 to win. And I feel sort of vindicated right now.